Hello everybody and welcome to some roster reviews. Been a little bit. We got DarthChaos starting off 10.8 million GP, focused on fleets, Grand Arena, Rise of the Empire raids, pretty much everything. Spent $25 total. They were working on Lord Vader and Cal last time when they requested. I see fleets are pretty much taken care of. You know, we got R9 on all the meta fleets, and they're there, more importantly. Negotiator's looking good. I don't know what would even be missing. I mean, can I nitpick the relic levels? No, I think relic 5 is fine. That's good enough. And this is one of those accounts I assume is going to have mostly everything. They got Scythe, yeah, so. What is, like, furthest from being... Okay, Jedi Consular, useless ships. Nothing really lacking there. Let me check Datacrons before the rest of the roster. Good bid, pretty good inventory. What's their league? Kyber 1. Okay, 3655. Not very far behind me at all, like 150 or something. So they're definitely up there. And I'm still getting used to looking at this entire roster through this. One thing I'm noticing right away is R7 on a lot of the Galactic Legends. I mean, we have R9 on the fleet stuff, the stuff that's mandatory. And not many other R9s, or even R8s. So I have to ask, what's the holdup on R8s? I mean, with an account this size, you should be... Like, it's good to get a lot of low relics, but, like, there should be more R8s in general. I mean, like, strong attackers. I made a video on it even recently. Like, Malicos screams for R8. I mean, Gas has the R8, but he's required. Got a lot of requirements here. Like, R8, I mean, stuff like Malicos, and then the GLs. Especially the attacker GLs. Lord Vader, Springler Kylo, Rey. Like, those are all huge R8 candidates, get a huge boost, not only because of the increased mastery gains, which increase to lead, leading up and ramping better. It's the Galactic Legend ability that gives them more health and protection. And they said one of their focuses is Battle for a Naboo raid, and if that is the case, if you're in a guild that's doing well in them, R5 that's solid for 1.2 million should be... Well, without the Omicron, it might be hard. I recommend this Omicron. I think this Omicron, like, the sooner you do it, the more value you get out of it, and the more quality of life. Like, I think it's a no-brainer. But you should be able to get a lot more R8 mats. Maybe you have tons of arrow magnifiers and impulse detectors built up, but if you don't have a big bank of arrow magnifiers, I understand that's harder. But this account, this size, and this age definitely should be honing in on the R8 soon. Kiadi Mundi 4 stars, which is probably just because of Rise of the Empire TB. Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, you're farming them, that's great. I would like to see, I mean, when there's someone this valuable, I like to see them already at gear 11 before they're 7 stars. I mean, these two are going to be so valuable. And I say take them all the way to R9. I mean, they're going to be valuable until the end of the game because of their assault battle, and then right now specifically because of the Battle for Naboo raid. So they are hyper valuable right now and hyper easy to get. I mean, just in Cantina and like 10 energy nodes, it's a gift. It's awesome. I mean, Cat R8 candidate. It's just, I mean, it's stuff to... Do you have every galactic? Yeah, you got every Galactic Legend at this point. You're going to have to... I mean, if you're going for GL Ahsoka, that's one thing. But that takes a while, because you got to get all the marquees. It's definitely the Galactic Republic stuff. And the Gungans keep working on them. I even R7 by Luminara for this. Especially Luminara Gear 12. I mean, it's like the easiest team. But you don't have Cam again, so there's that. Maybe Route 3 Luminara, based on what I see here. And you can run her with Mace, I guess, Yoda, Plo. You would need Plo at R3. I don't know. I mean, stuff to think about. Like, depends what your guild is actually going for. But you seem to need the R8 mats because you don't have many. Other than that, what is really going to be missing? Do you have Afra? Actually, let me just go to the overall thing and look at like this. Okay, so no Afra. She is worth considering. Hondo in his own right is pretty good. Long term, it is probably prioritized after all the stuff I've mentioned. That's funny, Quill. I mean, I think IG11 and Quill, yeah, you're fine skipping them for now. BT1 with Afra as a Hoss. Trench, only gear 9. I mean, I think he's pretty decent. Like, I still use him. Tuskens, I mean, maybe eventually consider Chieftain, Warrior, and Raider, and then don't worry about having a full team of 5. Dark Trooper, it's a little sad, but honestly, I don't use Troopers so much anymore, so probably fine to skip. Phoenix and Relics, like even low Relics. Relic 3, I think, is great. This is all stuff, I know it's a lot of stuff. You can't do everything immediately, but it's just stuff to have on your radar. Jolie and Relics, definitely. Marin, so Night Sisters. Tarful, you can skip. R3 Moff Gideon, really? That's a really good team. So I would work in Moff Gideon. I mean, when you can. You've got a lot of Relic stuff. So yeah, it's plenty to work on, I'd say. Now let's look at some mods. So we're working with Slicker is fastest as I prefer. Plus 194, very fast. Got the crit damage set up. Got some good offense, very good. No issues there. Lord Vader. A little low on the protection. I mean, the crit damage, I do like having the crit damage triangle. But we could have more protection, I think. I forget. I think I might go. Well, that's really good. Protection secondary. Look for a high percentage secondary there and a high percentage secondary there. Yeah. And then squeeze in flat protection on the protection primaries if you can. Leia, plus 169 health. I was looking to see if he left crit avoidance on like I do. Which is fine, I guess. Leia, I think Leia's good no matter like her modding. Just give her some health. At least we have one R9 on a Galactic Legend JML. That is great protection, good speed, got a little bit of potency. I mean, yeah, he looks good. Looks pretty good. Red, offense and health. It's good health, over 200k at R7. 530 speed and over 10k at R7. Fantastic. That's good. That's a lot of offense. That's good. Let's see. Good. That's great. I mean, he's got a lot of health, survivable, but not super slow. I'm a fan. Good job. Cat, fastest. Very good. 371. That's very, very fast. So that's awesome. Boosh is also really fast. I don't know if I think she deserves that much priority, but that is a good mod set. Mara Jade's a good speed priority, plus 150. I think like 350 is like the good target. It's kind of arbitrary, but I mean it's a good amount. Dash and Echo. So Dash is really fast. I'm interested what you use him with because you don't have IG11 and Queel. You don't have Hondo. You don't have Vandor. So I don't know. What is he used with? In 3v3, you could just throw him with Hondo and Chewie, but in 5v5, I don't know. What's he doing? Echo. Plus 144. I think, honestly, he's probably a better argument for super high speed than Boosh. So you might be able to do some swapping there. Fifth is pretty fast. Moff Gideon. I guess for Gidmay stuff, I mean, yeah, this account's probably more geared towards Gidmay. I mean, you have Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, but he's not very built. How's Finn. Looking, he's a good target for with speed. Yeah, it's pretty. It's probably close to what he deserves. Star Killer looking. Yeah, I think that's really solid for R6. Anything else stand out to me here that I want to check? Reva. I mean, it's good and lots of health. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll call it for this one. But overall, great account. We got some stuff to work with, and thanks for letting me take a look. And our next account is MajorKARP, probably an allusion to MajorKARP from Pokemon. Kyber 4, 8.5 million GP. Said they started in 2018, but took a long break and only started grinding for the last 3 to 4 years. But that's a lot of time too. So they were working on Profundity. So we'll see if they have that focused on Grand Arena, TW, Fleet Arena. And then when I asked about their spending patterns, they said somewhat free to play and somewhat spending. I like that. That's great. That's very, very clear. Negotiator, Executor. So we got 5-star Profundity. So that's looking good. I mean, huge Crystal Hemorrhage to finish it off. So I don't know how much you want to rush that. Depends how you're using it. Got some stuff in the works for Leviathan, but not really, so. And I don't know if you really need to focus on Leviathan. Chimera's helping you climb, right? So there, you're at, what's your fleet rank? 9. So you're making it work. I like it. Thank goodness for Chimera. I mean, you definitely have Scimitar or Scythe, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good stuff. Tiny Interceptor still not finished off, so that is interesting. Datacron, check. Pretty small inventory. GLs, we got 4 of them that I can see. I can sort by that. Yep, still 4. No new ones. Or not any recent unlocks that are low gear. We got, gas. So we got the first 2. Then we got the Jedi Masters. Don't have C. Don't have Lord Vader. Don't have Jabba or Leia. Jabba and Leia, right away, those are in my sights. Those are important. We got Darth Bane, so we got the recent Conquest unit. Let me see if you have Queen Amidala. Do have Queen Amidala, so looking pretty good on Conquest. I don't know if you're doing a first-time unlock or getting it 1 or 2 crates after, but still, it's good. As long as you're getting the characters fully through Conquest and you don't have to go through Proving Grounds, I like it. I mean, they're very low development right now. Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, I think that has to be a focus for anyone whose guild is doing the raid. And you also get, you also get the added bonus of that assault battle. That's 1 wave with 2 characters, and that's tons of great rewards. So they are extreme value. Definitely recommend them. The longer you wait, the less immediate return you get, but still fine. Seeing mostly R5, R3, and mostly high relics are requirements. Let me see how much progress we have towards Leia. Or no, Jabba. Because I think for an account like this, Jabba, when you already have Commander Luke, you can get Jabba first. So this is kind of bad. I would really recommend going for Jabba. Huge priority, huge value, especially on the mod front. Helps a lot in TB. And then for Leia, so Rex is just gear 12. I'm not. Drogon is gear 6. Let's see, Ewoks. Nisa 7-star. Okay, so some preliminary stuff is definitely there for Leia. Gear 11 touch. So I mean, Jabba and Leia I think have to be big priorities. Lord Vader less so, and C less so, even though C is easy to get. In terms of value, those 2 GLs are high value. Do I have Cal anywhere? So let me just check some of those requirements. Night Sister. Ooh, Night Sisters. So you have no Night Sisters in your Phoenix. That's okay. Actually, that can get challenged tier 1 done. Maybe challenged tier 2. I don't know. I have Secrets and Shadows. But Night Sisters are definitely a long-term necessity because you need to get all those assault battle tiers done. So that definitely needs to get done at some point. Your Sith are fine. I'm just going to do the assault battle check. Troopers probably getting it done, yeah. Jedi's fine. Inquisitors, great. I'm drawing a blank on the others, whatever. Ufus, faction. Okay, we got a Sad Maul over here, Sad Seer, Sad Fulcrum. No Malicos? I mean, so you're doing better in Conquest now, but I don't know if you just passed, slacked off, or weren't in the position to do well when Malicos was out, but he's amazing. I would buy any spare shard purchase you can of him, and then work on these. What else? I've looked at most stuff. How are the Gungans? They are not. That's what they are. They are not. So no Jedi Cal, no Gungans. Priority. I don't know. I mean, maybe the Jet. I think first thing, probably Master Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Queen Amidala for the raid, and also they get the assault battle done. They're in Cantina. So even before Galactic Legends, I'd say that. I mean, there is a lot of good stuff, but a lot of stuff missing. No bow, but I don't know if you really need to push that soon. No Tuscans, fine. No Maul, which is... But yeah, you don't have Lord Vader, I guess. It's all or nothing, I guess. So based on what you do need to do, I can understand Maul staying for now. But just, I mean, Maul, Gar, and ISC. They're beast. Just 3 characters. Captain Rex deserves relics. Maybe wait till you're chasing Leia. Yeah, okay. I mean, a lot of stuff to work on. Let's see, speed. So for mods, Slicker is not the fastest, so I'm not a big fan of that. But 169, still good. Good damage, over 10k offense at least. J Bally wants R9, but for now, yeah, you get so much less protection without that. But it's pretty good. I mean, you've doubled his protection. Ray, a little bit less healthy, a little bit slower, and more offense than the last player I looked at. Piet's your fastest. Plus 162. Okay, it's not bad, not bad. Marjay, 330. Some good potency. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm getting a good sense of your mod depth, and it's solid. Plus 139. Good health. So all these are looking like good priorities for speed. I think Boss should be faster than Grief. CLS. Odds and Tenacity. I think that's fair. I think you want Tenacity. Like if you have Tenacity sets, just go Tenacity on the cross. If it's potency, you need it sliced because you're not getting much there. General Skywalker is really fast. You don't need him fast. I think you should do all offense and an offense set and a defense set, all protection like you have. But you don't need to worry about speed as much. Offense and health. I mean, that's fine. I like offense, health, offense, defense. Pretty good. Man, gas in general, Anakin, Jedi Anakin looks so similar. No. I'm not sure what I want to critique. I'm not super critical on most of these. This looks good. Yeah, crit damage, some potency, cut off. Yeah, that's great. I guess I'm waiting for someone to pop out of me as being way lower than they should be. Oh yeah, Bane spawns. I gotta check. So all health. The all health goes to a line of thought that he rams based on his health, his damage. But I still think you need probably more speed for one thing, crit damage triangle, and you want to sync a line to offense. So you want the health too, but you try to get as much of health, crit damage, and offense as you can. Yeah, I think we're good with this one. But yeah, thanks for letting me take a look. Those are some recommendations. I know it's a lot to digest and plan for, but yeah, those are just my recommendations. Thanks for letting me take a look. And our last account for today is Stiles. Said they're a day 2 player, not a day 1 player. They missed launch day, I guess. And took a long break after the Dooku lead meta and returned just before Jedi training raise. So definitely a lot of time under their belt. 11.1 million GP. Kyber 2. So they were working on Bo-Katan last time, or when they submitted the request, review request. Focused on Green Arena TB and TW. And bought a couple Lightspeed bundles, otherwise not spending too much. So I see Scythe already. I mean, this is going to be a pretty mature account. Leviathan, Profundity, Executor, all pretty topped off. Executor's R8, but that's totally fine in my opinion. Yeah, ships are looking pretty dang good. There's not too many ships in this game when you actually look at it. Datacron inventory. Spread pretty thin on the set 15, and then this one pretty concentrated, and that's a good amount so far. GLs 7, so just missing Lord Vader. Got R9 on the tanks, R8 on most of the attackers. JMK R7, but I think that makes sense. We got Bo-Katan, single Omicron. Got lots of the great characters I love to see. Bane, Darcher, Moff Gideon, Malicos. So all those great Conquest characters. And how you doing with the raid? So Queen Amidala R7. Still working on Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. I would definitely hit those nodes as much as you can. So 5-star on both. Tells me you haven't been hammering hard on that. But I definitely think that is worth doing as soon as possible, just because the sooner you get them, the more times on the raid you can help your guild out with them, and then also more times you can hit that assault battle, which is extreme lasting value. So I think these two, I mean, they're both a Cantina. Don't wait for them to be accelerated or anything. Just hit them up, farm them. So Luminara R5, nice. So you should be getting that R5. Yeah, and Kit Fisto's R5, so got plenty there for that one. Gungans. So I got the 5. I do recommend the Boomadir Omicron. It's very cheap and very helpful when it comes to your time. So you are not spending as much time in the raid once you get that Omicron. Yeah, not too much else missing. I mean, Lord Vader obviously is something to finish. No Afra. Not a high priority, but once you start running out of projects, might be something to look at. However, right now we got a lot of new things popping up. I mean, there's going to be the Balin Skull and GL Ahsoka, so maybe she gets put off on the back burner. No Tusken Chieftains, fine. Embo's good. I mean, he's optional, but it's pretty good. Yeah, okay, it is Lord Vader. They're still missing. Yeah, I got some neglected scoundrels on it. I don't think that's a big deal. So, yeah, everything is looking pretty good. You have Jedi Cal. I would assume so. Yeah, okay, there's Jedi Cal. I missed him. Yeah, no, this Cal's looking pretty good. I don't know. Maybe some high relic critiques. Well, you don't have Lord Vader. Once you get Lord Vader R8 on Maul, I think Bo can go R8. Malicos can go R8. Darth Moff Gideon can go R9. I like the 8 on Bane. I think that's plenty. I like 8 on Luke, but he's less of a priority. I mean, I'd still just focus on the raid stuff. Everything's pretty much in order on this account. Let's just get a mods a little bit earlier than normal. Slugger plus 182. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Everyone's good today. Pretty good on the mods. Yeah, it's plus 183. I mean, this one's better than mine. That's really fast. I think. I forget. Maybe I'm close to that. I don't know. Shovel looks pretty fast. Plus 181. Yeah, mine's faster. Crumb cackled right as I was doing a fake little laugh. Leia, it's pretty good. She could be faster, I guess, but health is the big thing for her. Health and offense. Yeah, it's good. A little lower on the health than is optimal. This is great. I think health and speed there, so that's good. Game's really fast. Echo. So yeah, all great priorities up near the top. Maul, I guess even without Lord Vader, he's still got some good uses going first. Boss Nas really fast. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, helps on the raid. Man, you really get the detail on his spittle coming out in the PC client. Looking for anyone that doesn't belong. Stands out. Cat's a little slow. So, I mean, right now, Cat needs to be super fast. I don't like the crit damage on her. Yeah, I don't like that. I think speed and health sets as fast as you can, then focus on health. Kitty Mundi, yeah, health or offense, good speed. Yeah, I mean he's awesome. And the raid under Luminara, everywhere else is kind of whatever because he doesn't do AoEs. But Luminara, he's an AoE damage dealer. Yeah, I don't know. Cal, so he's got a speed set, but he's only 289. So I would either switch to a bunch of health sets or offense sets, or get a faster speed set on him. It's a lot of protection. I think health's better because she revives with all her health. That's something, and then I don't think you need the crit damage. I guess it's not terrible on her, but Malik, it's not fast, but you don't need him to be. I think you should push 200k here. I mean, tenacity, I don't think you really need, and there's not even a tenacity focus there. But you should be able to push 200,000. Oh yeah, I don't do crit avoidance. Do protection. Primary there. Bane. I think people need to put more offense into Bane and some crit damage. But I don't know, it's just me. Alright, well, we'll wrap this one up a little bit earlier than normal. But I think this account's looking great. So good job. Thanks to everyone for watching, and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed. All right, see you later.